Alright, hello, good evening. As promised, we are going to be doing our chicken fingers, and we are going to make mashed white gravy. Instead of potato wedges, we decided we were just going to go with some mashed potatoes. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to make those, so we won't be including those. So we finished our panko breadcrumbs, so reminder, please inbox me and remind me to buy some more breadcrumbs. Sid!
What?
Breadcrumbs on the grocery list. I just used the last of them. The Franco breadcrumb. What do you need?
Ice.
So, Sid's going to use the kitchen for a moment. Be right back. Sid needs to move around. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay. So, we're just trying to videotape because he's being offensive over here, so I'm trying to make him stop. I'm trying to end that conversation. Sid, what were you talking about again?
How beautiful the sky is today.
Yeah. What were we talking about, babe? See? I love YouTube. Shuts him right up.
I'm gonna default your phone.
Oh, the factory reset?
Yes.
Okay. So, I am opening the chicken. And I did cheat just a tad. So, let's move you down here so you can see. I got a pack of chicken tenderloins. So, meaning that they're already chicken strips. Just raw ones. Okay. So, let me do this. Okay. Yeah. We need a way better method of videotaping. So those of you who don't know, my videotaping tool is my tablet. My Galaxy Tab 1 is what I'm using. And it's not exactly the most appropriate device, I would say, to use for videotaping, because it's you can't manipulate the height, or you gotta sit it on something and move it around, and you can't point it down. I need a real camera with a tripod or something. I'm fancy to be making videos. So we have these. I like to clean them up just a little bit, and as you know, I'm always using my kitchen scissors. And then they come with this little hard, bristly piece here. I always like to cut that off. See, it doesn't even want to cut, see? So I'm going to just clean these up a little bit and get them ready to, our grease is oil, our oil is heating up. So I just kind of clean these up and get them ready to go into the breading, which is our typical breading that we use around here. Same old, except for I don't necessarily double dip these from egg to panko and then back and forth, just simply because chicken is one of those things. I don't want a real too thick of a coating on it. So we're going to season these a little bit prior to breading. I think that the flavors get into the chicken a little better when they go strictly onto the chicken versus in the breading. But also we season the panko breadcrumbs with a little bit of garlic salt. And so also our flour, as usual, has cornstarch in it. I have an egg wash. Haven't stirred it up yet, but I'll add some water to this to help break it down. We'll have our egg wash, and then we're going to make our chicken strips. So I'm going to add a little bit of an unconventional ingredient here in a little while to our breadcrumbs for a little extra crispiness to our recipe. Will be a surprise. So we're going to work on this. I'm going to finish cleaning these up. I'm going to just get a little prep work done that doesn't need to be shared. Just cut cutting stuff, cleaning stuff, moving stuff around. When I get ready to start seasoning everything, I'll come back. Okay, so we're mixing our egg wash. We got our flour ready, our panko and garlic salt, just a little bit, well, enough. So right now we're going to go ahead and start seasoning our chicken. So I'm going to put it out here on my board so we can make sure every piece gets seasoned. Then we're going to add our secret ingredient to our okay. So we're going to lay these all out here. We're going to start seasoning them. Salt, pepper, little onion powder. Get our stuff in here. Go ahead and salt. Pepper. Okay. So we'll flip them all over and do the other side. Just quickly going over. We're not heavily salting. I like to put it directly on the chicken versus putting it in the breading, which is, I used to add it to the egg wash, and that seems to kind of be a good vessel to get it to stick, but you just lose so much of the flour and the egg and all that. I just don't feel like we get as much. Okay, so I use something a little unconventional for my chicken strips. It's a little bit of poultry seasoning, and I don't even put it on it. I put it in my hand, and I actually just very, 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 very lightly put just a little tiny bit on each one, and it just has so much of the different flavors that make chicken wonderful that I just very lightly go over all of it. And you just flip them all over, and it's actually soaking up a little bit of what has landed on the board beside wherever it was laying. And we go again on the other side. So I just fill my hand with some, I rub my hands together, just lightly pat her over all of these. And it's just so many great spices in there. Okay, so we're good to go then. We're going to go with a little bit of garlic powder. And we'll do it real fast. And then we're going to do a little bit of onion powder. Far away. Just real fast. So they're almost like they're breaded already. Just really, I think, the chicken, the juice of the chicken, and it soaks into it so much more this way. You have a lot of flavor on each strip when you eat it. Alright, so we are good to go with all of our spices and our seasons. So now for our special ingredient. Okay, here you go. Secret ingredient. Special K cereal. I take it, smash it in a Ziploc bag to breadcrumb consistency, or sometimes I'll put it in my food processor and mix it in with my breadcrumbs, and it makes almost like a, I don't know how you describe it, like a crispier, fluffier, crispier coating on the outside. We'll add these to our breadcrumbs. going to whisk this all together to be one big happy panko breadcrumbs and cake and Special K breading. So it's going to be happy together in here. And get that all together. Just gotta kind of stir it more often than you would normally so that it doesn't settle, because the cereal is a little bit lighter than the breadcrumbs, so it will tend to rise to the top. So let me get a plate. I use this to set these on as they're breaded. I'll leave it up there until we have a few. So we're going into the flour. Here we go again with our breading process. With our chicken strips, you have to kind of roll them around a little bit, open up any of the little folds or crevices, bring into the egg wash, soak it in a little bit both sides, and flip it off, bring it into the mixture, the breading mixture. I press it down in there. I think we're going to go ahead and double dip these. This looks like it's just not enough pretty, so let's go ahead and that. One of the delicious chicken strip. So I'm going to let that sit. I'll rack and rest. I'm going to continue to bread the chicken strips and prepare them for frying, and grease is heating up. And I'm not going to bore you with the monotony of breading each and every chicken strip, but we are going to get through the process, and then I'll be back with you. Another perfectly breaded, crispy chicken strip. Fun stuff. See you in a few. I'd have been like, what? Okay. It is on now. Peace. Okay, so we're still waiting for our oil to finish breading, but we have to finish heating. But we have breaded with our concoction of panko breadcrumbs and Special K cereal, all mushed up together. So these chicken strips are pretty meaty. So the plan is we're going to fry them to golden, and then I've got my oven preheating at 350, and then we're going to cook them for about 20 minutes in the oven. So just, to make sure the inside of the chicken, but we have still that crispy fried outside. So we're going to do a couple things here. Be right back. All right, here we are. We're getting ready to go in the grease here. We're seeing our temperature is almost to the 350. So we're going to, I'm going to do these probably 2 at a time because they're so big. These are really big chicken strips. Could have made them smaller, but they're real juicy this way. So here we go. Let's grab my tongs. As you can hear in the background, we are watching American Idol, and little Portia is singing. So I think she's going to be one of the finalists. Super good singer. Been some people that have already been off the show. I was a little disappointed about, but
She messed up.
well, anyway, turn off TV. Okay, so we're gonna be frying these here for, till we know they're like nice and golden brown. A little bit darker than this on the outside, but know that they're going in the oven. We're not just The frying on the outside is just for the crispy outside skin. So we're placing them here on our little rack. So the grease drains, and we have them prepared and go in the oven. Since I took one out, I'm gonna go ahead and drop another one in. Keep the process moving. Check on our other one. Looks like it's nice and golden. And we don't have to worry about how done the chicken is on the inside because we're going to be worrying about that in the oven. So right now we're just trying to crispy up this great skin, this crispy layer we made on the outside with the cereal and the panko breadcrumbs and the eggs and the spices, and just want all of that to become a juicy, delicious flavor. So I'm going to continue frying these until we get them a handful of juicy deliciousness. I would turn them, like moving them around. When they start to float, they're getting close to done, and you just don't want to put too many. And then I would say between every 3 or 4 batches, you let your fryer sit. It's already showing below temperature as you put in your cold chicken in there. It's cooling down your grease. So if the slower it cooks, the more grease is absorbing into the meat, and we don't want greasy chicken. So we want a nice, crispy, seasoned chicken. So we need to let the oil reheat between every couple of batches, so that we're 100% sure that we're getting a fast fry and not a slow fry. So we've got our green light back on again. So we're gonna So we got 2 more in, and we're just making progress. Let those be happy. Make sure we move them around. We don't want them frying together, but you don't want to touch them. You don't want to handle them too much because you're knocking the breading off. So we're evenly just kind of moving them around in the grease so they don't. So here we go. We're going to continue to work on our crispy chicken strips, and I'm going to keep turning them on and moving them and watching them, and making sure every one of them gets like nice and crispy on the outside. And once we have a handful, we'll put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. I'll be back. I'll bore you with the repetition of frying 3 more batches of these. You kind of get the point. See them? Juicy. Deliciousness. A little more. Okay. Be back with you. We're down to 1 lonely strip left to cook. The rest of them are in the oven, getting all happily cooked on the inside. They have turned out so delicious and crispy. And look, my special recipe, Kentucky Fried Kiss My Booty. Churches who? Churches what? So we're gonna put our last lonely chicken strip into the fryer. And watch this other one. And take this little guy and put him into the oven.
Look at this song.
Alright, we're still watching American Idol. Did they pick their own songs, or did they?
Yeah, they picked their own songs. Old rock songs.
Oh, so they just picked the genre. Gotcha. Yeah, this guy's good. What was his name? Mackenzie. Yeah. They really did a good job picking the top 5. So we have our last lonely one in the fryer, and then we done frying. 20 minutes in the oven. Come back and show you our delicious creation. Make some white gravy. Yes, I can make white pan gravy. Am I going to? No. Thank you to I don't know, give you the brand of the gravy packs they make. They're wonderful. And there's no need to stress yourself with the pan pepper gravy. I don't know. You know what? I might go crazy tonight and teach everybody how to make pan white gravy in my cast iron skillet. I'll think about it. See how American Idol goes. Okay, so here you see. Oh, hot. Oops. So here's our. We had one that looked a little light. Put it back in to get just a little bit crispier. So we're done with that. And we're going to turn this off. And we're going to take our, I'm sorry. The Rileys, did I, oh my Cowboys? Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to offend anyone. So, deliciousness in the oven, 20 minutes. Cindy Damien, can we get 20 minutes on the clock, please?
Okay, 20 minutes.
20 minutes and counting. See you back. We are having so much fun over here watching American Idol. This guy just rocked the house. It was great. Trent Harmon. Oh my God, he's saying Sharp Dressed Man, and we were like blown away. Were we blown away, baby? Sydney!
Yeah.
Were we blown away? Blown away. Even Sydney was blown away. Okay, so because Sydney did not put our 20-minute timer on as previously instructed, I'm telling you right now, I know these are so ready, lovely, and delicious. So these are the best chicken strips in America. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to make some mashed potatoes and I'm going to make some white gravy. Still on the debate whether I should make some homemade pan white pepper gravy. Still thinking about it. Yes, I can. Don't say it because my grandma would tell you better. She fed many people with her pan gravy. My skillet can do it. Alright. We're gonna make a video. Wait. Wait. Zane's gonna taste.
2, 3, 4. Good job. That sounds right.
How is delicious?
Delicious than anything.
Eat the crispy part. That tastes better than chicken nuggets?
1, 3, 4, 5,
Does that taste?
6.
Is it better than chicken nuggets? It's delicious. I think we have a seal of approval. Okay, YouTube. I have been robbed. So remember when I had a full plate? Well, there are several chicken strips and partial. Stolen. Stolen, I repeat. I'm calling Clute PD. Stolen by, I don't know who might have stole my chicken strip. Who might have stole the...
I stole it
Why'd you steal it?
because you gave it to me.
But how's it taste?
Yummy.
Tell them.
Yummy.
Is it delicious? Is it yummy or delicious?
Delicious.
Is it better? What's better? Chicken nuggets from McDonald's or those chicken?
Chicken strips.
Oh. They're delicious and nutritious and absolutely marvelous. High five.
You're the great cooker.
I'm a great cooker. Who's a great cooker?
I'm one too.
Yes. You're a great cooker helper.
Oh, because I always cook.
Because you always come and help me cook. So guess what? We're going to make white pan gravy from scratch.
Whoa.
Just for our viewing public to prove we don't need a
And
package.
what's that? What's
We
that?
can do this. Because
What's
my
that?
grandma, Myrtle,
What's that circle?
Myrtle
What's that
taught me
circle?
how to make pan gravy.
What's this?
Okay?
What's this circle?
Here we go. Be back in a minute. Ready?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Hot.
Facebook. We are going to make homemade pan gravy.
Yeah.
First thing we do, we're going to preheat. And I only recommend, stop. Hey, you want to be in the picture, move your chair over here so your face is in the picture. You don't just put your hands. Okay, right there. Ready? Say no.
Like this?
Say hi, Facebook. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Okay, so, but don't touch the stove. Okay? So, we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. I would say about 3 good tablespoons of oil.
How many is that oil?
3 tablespoons.
I'll get some.
Nope, I already measured it. Because I have been doing this for a long time.
Those are
now,
tablespoons.
so now we have some all-purpose flour. And we are going to make what is called a roux for our white pan gravy. So we're going to sprinkle 4
How long was that?
4
take?
tablespoons,
How long was
3.
that take to cook it?
We're gonna sprinkle our
It just
flour
takes- it
in
just-
our
It
3
just-
big
does-
tablespoons,
Does it just take?
and we're gonna
does it
adjust
just
as we
take
modify, as we go through the process. I'm not talking and talking. We're trying to teach people how to make something special, so we don't want to
Oh,
talk
look
too
at
much. So
all
look,
those bubbles.
we're gonna cook the oil because we don't want. What you don't want is to taste flour. You want flour to cook. So we're gonna make what's called a roux.
What's a roux?
A roux is what you make when you're trying to make a gravy. A roux is the base of a gravy, which makes it get thicker as it cooks, so that we can, when it's done, it's not like just water. So we're going to continue to cook our flour.
Is it,
So
is it
3
pretend?
3 tablespoons of oil, 4
Is it pretend?
tablespoons of flour,
Is it pretend flour?
and no, it's not pretend flour. Look, that's real flour. Look,
Oh.
we're gonna put about, what would it be equivalent of a teaspoon
Why do you do
of black pepper, because gravy needs to have flavor. So
Oh.
we're gonna put all this pepper in here. A lot of pepper. Next, oops, and we spilled it. Okay, and a little bit of salt. Not a lot of salt,
that? No.
but a lot of pepper. So we're gonna continue to make our roux here.
Let's continue.
Keep going. So we're still making our roux. And we'll
$354 proposed.
so we have milk. So when our roux
What do
is,
we use milk for?
we're to make the gravy.
Whoa.
So we're going to take our gravy and we're going to pour it into our roux. And then, and you just judge. Like when you feel like you've covered your roux, just when you
Whoa.
surface
Look
your
at all
roux,
that milk.
milk and gravy, and if you feel like you don't think it looks like it's seasoned enough, you just add some more black pepper.
What do
Because
you
black
need,
pepper
what do you
is
need
what
black
makes
pepper for?
white gravy. So we're gonna
What's
bring this to a boil. Gravy? What do you mean what's gravy? You have mashed potatoes and gravy?
Oh yeah, right.
So we're having chicken strips with gravy. We're gonna make homemade white gravy the way my grandma
Makes that?
taught me to make this.
How did she make that instead of flour?
You know what? She used to make this for everything. She used to make it for fried potatoes. And see, it's getting too thick. You know why? It needs more.
And why does
If it gets too thick, needs more milk.
Oh.
So you watch it. If it starts getting lumpy, like it looks like it's not going to be real. It's not going to be gravy.
Like it's
No, if it looks like it's going to be dumplings instead of gravy, add some more milk, and you continue to stir. We're going to change vessels. Let's use a whisk.
What do you need
Let's
flour
whisk.
for?
We're going to keep whisk. Flour, you have to have flour to make it thick and juicy.
Oh, is that?
You don't want it to be like water.
Oh, is that the first thing?
No, the first thing's oil.
Then
Oil and then flour.
Then
And you have to cook the flour because you don't want it to taste like flour. You have to cook it so it doesn't taste like flour. So
What?
then we just continue to whisk, whisk, whisk. Look how juicy. Look how bubbly. Look how bubbly it is.
Whoa, I see it.
No, look it in the pan.
Whoa.
Oh, you're gonna dip your chicken strips in there. That's gonna be so yummy.
It looks like ranch.
We don't put chicken strips in ranch. We put chicken strips in white gravy, and we're gonna make mashed potatoes.
No, it just looks like ranch.
But we're gonna make mashed potatoes.
Does it look like ranch?
You want some mashed potatoes too?
Hmm?
You like mashed potatoes? So we're gonna have mashed potatoes with white gravy and chicken strips.
And actually, I taste broccoli before.
Broccoli's
with ranch.
delicious.
Yeah, I eat it with ranch.
Ranch is good, and carrots with ranch too. You like carrots with ranch?
Oh, you know bunnies like carrots?
Carrots, yes, bunnies like carrots. Do you like carrots?
Ooh, yum.
You know why carrots?
I
Hey,
don't-
why are carrots good for you? What do? They make you see good.
Wait.
Carrots make your eyes look. Your eyes are. If you eat a lot of carrots when you're little, you don't have to wear glasses when you get big.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have big eyes.
A lot of vitamins that make your eyes healthy.
If you get too much.
No, you need to eat most carrots as you can. Okay? Okay, so we have our gravy.
Like it's falling your
So we have our gravy, and we made homemade pan gravy. I was gonna use a package, but I decided that my grandma deserved for me to show the world how to make homemade pan pepper gravy. So, look what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a little gravy on this spoon while this is and we're gonna blow it off. How we blow?
Taste it.
No. You have to taste it too. Oh, taste it. Nope, we need some more salt. More salt?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Okay, definitely need more salt.
Because I was right.
No. Because I only put a little bit. Because I try to keep low salt. Because Daddy has blood pressure.
Yeah, because you
Oh, that's going to make it so much better.
with flour and salt.
Nope, just a little flour. Just a little salt and we are perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to make it delicious. Okay?
How delicious. Delicious. No, don't really try that. I'm done with that.
Mmm.
I'm done
Oh,
with
that's really delicious.
Oh, when did you
That's
eat?
really delicious.
When did you eat it all?
Well, after I make the mashed potatoes. Look, we have the chicken's there. Everything's ready. All right?
Alright.
All right. So we're going to put everything away, and then we'll be back with you when we plate up. Okay. Mashed potatoes are ready to go. So we're going to be plating up. We're going to be plating up here in a minute.
You know what's the last thing?